Estamos aqui com Palle Freese, um dos maiores cabeleireiros do mundo, e vamos colocar algumas questões no âmbito da EXPOCOSMÉTICA 2013. Good afternoon, Palle. Palle, tell me, who is Palle Freese?
Palle Freese, yeah, that's me. I can't run from that. And I've been running my own concept since back in '89. We started the first salon, and since day one we have been running academies and seminars as well, advanced training for hairdressers. We started Spelle in Denmark, and then we have extended, and we are now represented in more than 9 countries. With either salon and academies or training facilities, and a group of instructors who offer seminars to any group of hairdressers, manufacturers, distributors, anyone who would like qualified training for their clients or hairdressers.
Palle, I like to hear that. Tell me one thing. You are a name, big name between the international hairdressers. I read a lot about you. I've seen a lot of work of you, and I saw today in the morning a girl who said, "You are a god. You are a god of the hairdressers." Tell me, really, I mean it. What's the secret of your success?
I think the secret of my success, and that's the secret in the whole group of instructors. We are now handling 27 instructors from those 9 countries, and I think the key to the success, and of course we have been building this over the years, but I've always thought that for me the most important is to share my ideas with hairdressers, and the difficult part in that is always the documentation, because it's very visual when hairdressers cut hair in general. What we have done with our system, and that's why we won the Global Salon Business Award, was actually that we have documented and systemized cutting down to any detail that nearly, I'll say, I could nearly teach a monkey to cut hair now, because we've tried to really break it down so it's simple, it's easy, and it has to look good. And for hairdressers that must be the key in a daily work in a salon. It's great to see artistic people doing very visual stuff, but if you can't replicate it or you can't give it to anybody else, it's not anything worth really. For me, the biggest key to the success is that we can share our ideas, and most of all share our passion with the hairdressing industry, so we can keep the industry growing and make people having success with cutting and coloring and in all. Actually, I love talking about communication, psychology, sales is a very big part of what we do also in our salons, because we live in a very expensive place in the world. I mean, people are paid very high salaries, high taxes, so we have to be very, very effective to make our salons floating and pay back our money. So actually, I think that has been a gift to effectualize everything we do and systemize everything. So we train everybody to advise a client in products, shampoos, styling, finishing product. So we have everything systemized when we work in our salons, and that pays off very well. And this passion about this, I try to share with anybody in the industry, and yeah, we're growing, and we're very happy for that and thankful for that. But I think it's because hairdressers can really see what we do. There's no secrets.
Have a look. Palle, if a woman or a girl goes into your salon and asks to change its visual, what aspects do you consider in order to do that job?
First of all, I know we are in the fashion industry, but to be honest, any client, I look at their personality, I look at their style. What kind of clients do we talk about? Is it a classic lady, 50-year-old lady in a very classic dress, or is it a young, funky girl? That's things I think it's very natural that we have to take into consideration. And during our consultation with the client, before we start, ask her how much time does she want to spend on her hair every morning. Is it a person who blow dry every day or flat iron her hair, or maybe she thinks she can go out of the shower and it's done. Then we need to find out what from the fashion, then we go to fashion after that. And secondary, I think also it's very important to look at the face, the bone structures. Is it a slim face? Is it a wide face? Is it a long face? and what is it that I would like to enhance or cover. And that way, from there, I go into the specific haircut, and with the system we do, it's very easy also to change that haircut a little bit. The detail, if you want to open it a little bit more than in the basic technique we have in the book, we can change that very easily. So, yeah. So that's the secret.
Palle, one question. What do you think of an event like EXPOCOSMÉTICA?
I mean, I'm very impressed. I mean, I thought Portugal was in a deep crisis. It looks like there's a lot of people here, and a lot of people want to spend money on hair. And thanks God for that. That's our industry, that's what we live from. So for me so far it's been great to be, and this is now the 4th year that I'm here working for one of your biggest distributors in this country from Cosmética. So I'm very happy to be here and to work here. So I'll be happy to be back.
Palle, you think a good haircut and a good hair color has any interference in the personality of a woman or a girl?
Yeah, I think that's half of it. I mean, the personality, I think it has to support people's personality and really enhance what kind of person you are, and what signals are you trying to send to the rest of the world. I think it has a big influence on the person, and on how other people will see them, of course. So I think you can create a great character actually out of nearly nothing. Sometimes even I get positively surprised when I cut people's hair and see, wow, now she look actually quite cool. Before she looked boring and nothing. So it's really nice. I love it.
Palle, this is a private question, private for the public. Did anyone ever criticize your work?
Yeah, of course. Some people have criticized my work. I've seen people who are getting a little bit insecure when they see our systemized work, and think they will gonna lose their creativity by systemizing their cutting. And to be honest, I had a little bit the same experience way back. From a great girl who worked with leaders from the industry, and she said to me, "It seems that you are so creative. Why are you so scared for the structure?" Yeah, because I thought it could maybe kill my creativity. But as she said to me, and I'll say this in front of the camera, think about if you get a lot of structure, the faster you can do all the basic things you have to do in a haircut, the more time you have at the end of a haircut to be creative and do all those small details that really is your fingerprint to that specific haircut, your personality into that haircut. So the faster you can build your shape, the faster you can create that basic shape in your cut, the more time you will be given at the end to really personalize your haircut. So that was my answer to the person.
Thank you, Palle. I think that our spectators will be very glad to hear your words, and well, hope to see you soon.
Yes,
thank you.
Thanks a lot.
If there is anything you want to say, or
I really hope that I see the needs on your market also for very structured and technical education, and I really hope that we throughout maybe this year or 2013, 2014 will be able to actually offer more regular seminars around this country, because there's a great interest for seminars here. So I thought it could be nice to be back here a couple of times a year, and the weather is much better than in my country.
That I believe. Thank you. Thank you.